Hi guys, it's been a while since I made a video, so you'll have to bear with me while I get back into the swing of things. I used to make videos about electric cars and then I stopped, moved north and bought a Tesla, and I've been driving back and forth in that Tesla for the last year or so. So it's all very well and good. But today's not about that. You thought I was boring before. Now I want to drone on about shaving. Do you have a face? Do you know somebody that has a face? Then this is the video for you. So I've been watching YouTube for the last couple of years, and one of the channels I watch is Answers with Joe. Now one of his sponsors is Ensign. They make razors out of aircraft grade aluminum, or aluminium as we call it. I have been having difficulty getting hold of one of them. It's made in Canada. I have managed to secure one, but in the meantime I found on AliExpress they had many different types of razors. So I ordered one, got impatient, ordered one from Amazon, and it arrived last Tuesday, I think it was. I've been using it for the last week, and then today the one from AliExpress arrived. So I now have two of them. This is the Qshave, and it's a copy of the Merkur Future, which is a German company, and it's a very good adjustable razor. Now, I didn't know anything about razors, and since I got this last Wednesday, I've been watching various videos, and it does really take it down the rabbit hole. There are all sorts of people making these videos, and there are all sorts of razors. So last Wednesday, I owned this razor, which I'd had from Aldi's as a cheaper alternative to the Gillette Mac 17. Perfectly good razor. And for when I wasn't using that, I was often using an electric razor. It never really did a decent job. But having watched Answers with Joe and his adverts, he was on about reducing the carbon footprint and how the blades for double-edged razors are like 10 pence each, as opposed to £1 or £2 each. So I bought one. The lid on this, the lid comes off, blade just goes there. Press it on there. It's got the guides. This one's an Astra. You just press the metal piece on the top, press it in. Oh, be careful to hold it at the sides, otherwise it can slip, because this does get a bit slippery, as it says on many videos. And you've got adjusters on it there. Go from 1 up to 6. Now what that does is it increases and decreases the gap between the guard and the blade. Now by increasing that gap, it makes a more severe cut, which allows you to get closer. But the downside is the skin can push up between the blade and the guard, so you can cut yourself, as I did last Wednesday. I'd watched a lot of these videos and they were saying how, start off on 6 and then reduce it to get the final touches. So I did that and cut myself right there and there. It didn't hurt. Nice new sharp blade. It was all very good. But no, don't start at 6. You know, if you're doing this part of your face and you got really big stubble, then maybe go up to 6. But I generally these days start at 3 and see how it goes from there. So I'm just going to lather up and take it from there. Right, Dee was kind enough to buy me a shaving bowl. Now you can buy packs of shaving soap. This one's Wilkinson Sword, and you can swirl it up in the bowl that comes with it. But according to a lot of the videos I've watched, you get a better result if you take a little bit of the soap out and put it in the bowl. Got the soap in the bowl there. Going to run the water, try to get it nice and hot. Might have a bit much there. Just want a little bit of water. Now it is a rabbit hole. There are a whole range of brushes you can get, and I'm probably going to replace this. This is what I picked up at a local supermarket, Wilkinson Swords. It's a synthetic brush. You can get badger brushes, or I don't really agree with them, and all sorts. I'm probably going to have a collection before long. And the bowl, you can get all sorts of bowls and things, and tubs and mugs and things. But this one I got from Amazon. I just like the style of it. Now on the inside of it, it's got little ridges that allow you to agitate the soap when you're stirring it. Now I've seen them do it in the videos. It's still new to me, but as you can see, it's starting to lather up. Getting a good lather going here. Now they say it should be like a cream, thick sort of cream. I haven't managed to do that properly yet, but there are various products, and I think they're using far better than what I've got here. Somebody said as well not to do it in the actual soap bowl that comes with, because it can cause it to go a bit funny and a bit off, but I think they were talking about nicer. It's lathering up well. Right, that's starting to... Now I'm going to wet my face. Now there are pre-shaved oils that you can put on, which get the face nice and suitable, but I haven't managed to get on with it that well yet, and of course doing this video doesn't help, but let's give it a go. Went a bit higher there, really, didn't it? I suppose it'd be a good idea if I looked at the mirror rather than my camera, because I'm going to be putting metal to my face soon and I don't want to cut my ear off. Doesn't look anything like what they do on the videos, but I do have foam on my face. I've actually ordered some new ones, which will be arriving soon, and hopefully they'll give a better lather. Right, I've set it to 3. Now apparently what you're meant to do is you're meant to do small strokes, turn it over, do some more, and then rinse. Do the same again. You can see the little nick there where I caught myself last Wednesday. But it's all new to me. And I'm telling you how to do it and not doing it. Why go to all this trouble? For environmental reasons. It gives a better shave when you get used to it. And you can get 100 blades for £10. That's 10 pence a blade. And you can probably make a blade last a week. As opposed to paying, I think I was cheap. I think AliExpress Aldi, £3-4 for a pack of blades, 5 blades, so 60-70 pence a blade. But you were tempted to try to make them last as long as possible, rather than, so then you didn't know how long you'd had it. It'd be tugging in your face, it'd be uncomfortable. I've got 3 days worth of growth there, and I've done one pass. It took a couple of seconds, and my face is lovely and smooth. And that's on a 3. Now that's better than I would have had with my old razor. But what they say to do in these videos then is to reapply some more foam. And then do the second pass along the side. Or even against the grain. If you get any small cuts, and I don't think I have any, but they say to do it anyway, close the pores off. They advise you to get a block of alum and rub it over your face. If you've gone over an area a little, what this does is closes the pores. But if you've gone over an area and you've got little nicks or micro nicks or anything like that, it'll let you know, but it'll seal them off. Although it does sting a little. As you can see, there's a little bit of a micro nick there. You leave that on your face for a few minutes and then wash it off. And then put a nice cool balm on and you're all done. Yes, it seems a bit of a potch in comparison to using an electric razor or even a Gillette Mac 17. But it's a nicer finish, and it feels good, and it feels like you've pampered yourself. So I'll just dry my face off. And that's it. Hopefully I'll get better at this. Goodbye.